Okay, and we've started. Okay, so last week I filmed an episode about Ubuntu Mate and the connections it had with GNOME 2, and before that I just did an Ubuntu Mate episode. So, fucking spam call, go away. Anyway. Anyway, so today we're going to look at the Unity desktop, which is what Ubuntu switched to after GNOME 2. Because they apparently didn't like the paradigm that was introduced in GNOME 3. Which is real funny, because in 2017, I believe it was 17.10 was the first version that they had GNOME 3 as mainline Ubuntu. And there was like a whole Ubuntu GNOME flavor back in the day. That's gone now. Well, I say unfortunately. Everybody who was on Ubuntu GNOME kind of got folded into mainline Ubuntu. And Ubuntu Unity kind of fell by the wayside. But as of 2022, it is now an official flavor of Ubuntu. So let's go ahead and hit enter here on the grub screen and get started. So yeah, come on. Yep, there we go. Okay. So yeah, Ubuntu Unity kind of rose from Unity development really slowed down after that. Because Unity wasn't really on a lot of other distros. I think there was a Manjaro spin of it. Like a Manjaro, sorry. Manjaro's the medicine. Manjaro's the Linux distro. I think Manjaro had... sorry about that. But I think Manjaro had a community spin of Unity. And I think it was like in like the Arch repositories. And I think there were like a couple of other distros you could like manually install it on, but that was really it, I think, aside from Ubuntu. And then, they stopped, and then Ubuntu stopped using Unity, and then development really slowed to a crawl. People, there were some people trying to keep it alive. I do know that when Unity first came out, a lot of people really, really hated it. Like, really hated it. Maybe I'll do another retro special with, like, the first version of Unity. And maybe, because the first version of Unity looks a little different from not only what we have today, but also everything that came after it. Because, like, there's actually not a lot of difference between, Unity, not a lot of visible difference, I don't think, between the first LTS version that had Unity, which was 12.04, and the last LTS version, which was 16.04. So, yeah, maybe I'll do a retro special of that, maybe. I do know that the next regular episode, this is a regular episode, by the way, because this is an official flavor. But I believe the next regular episode, I wasn't gonna do it on mainline Ubuntu, just because, we already did a GNOME episode with Fedora, but Ubuntu kind of does a lot of stuff to their GNOME desktop, so it might be worth checking out, even if it's a little briefly. Plus, it's an older version of GNOME. I mean, it's still the GNOME 40 series. It's not that out of date. But, like, Fedora, not only do they keep their desktop stock, they release a new version every 6 months. And that's just the mainline version, And it's good for a year. And so you can like, skip a version, but then the next year you still gotta upgrade. That's one of the potential downsides of Fedora, maybe. If you don't like upgrading every 6 months to a year, you might want to stick with something else. But it really depends. I mean, for me, that's not an issue at all. Hey, there we go. There's the... Oh, hello. Okay, how do I... Oh, the keyboard shortcuts thing left. But yeah, as soon as you boot up, it comes up with a little screen with keyboard shortcuts. Which is pretty nice. Settings. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and install before I really get into this. But this. No. What? Okay, there we go. Displays. It's going slow because this thumb drive is slow. I forgot. This is a native 4K display, so it did the right thing. I'm not gonna rag on it for that. I just need to 1920 by 1080. Okay. I just need to scale it down so that everybody can see it. Actually, I have a kind of a hard time seeing it from where I'm sitting. You know. Okay. And we saw last episode, you know, all the window decorations, you know, close, minimize, maximize buttons are on the left. Oh, looky here. On the left. Okay. Here we go. Install. Just gonna go right ahead and install. What is this? Oh, okay. A theme switcher. All right. Well, we won't play with that right now. Okay. So Ubuntu Unity actually uses the Calamares installer instead of Ubiquity or whatever the new installer they have out now is. Calamares is just a different installer, and we'll go ahead and go through it. I think we've seen this before. I forget what we saw it on. Full installation. We want the full thing. Now I know in the past this really didn't do much. You still had to update it afterwards. Okay. All right. But it's nice that they tell you what comes with the full installation. So yeah, we don't really need all these things, but hey. And we're just gonna erase everything. Yep. Nuke and pave. All right, my name is Stan Stockfoot. It's not really, but okay, Stan, and we're going Stockfoot. Okay, Crouton, and oh no, I gave away my super secret password. Oh well. Half the time this thing isn't even plugged in anyway. So, yeah. Yes, I would like to make my changes. And here we go with the slideshow. But yeah, no, you can already see this. If you're coming from a Windows background and you don't know anything else other than Windows and maybe Android or iOS because you have a cell phone, this is looking pretty weird to you. Yeah, and one of the reasons, you know, and like, actually, GNOME and Unity are pretty good. Well, maybe not Unity, because it's not anywhere near as ubiquitous as GNOME. But GNOME is actually a pretty good thing to show people, like, show how it works. Because that's about as weird as it gets in terms of mainstream user interfaces on Linux. You know, and if you can figure out GNOME, you can figure out just about anything, you know? Same with Unity, and it's really not that hard. But yeah. Okay. Do we have an actual slideshow, or is it just going to sit and tell me thank you? I think it's just going to tell me thank you. All right, well, you're welcome, Ubuntu Unity. And I don't want to go too deep into anything on here because I want to show you a fresh install out of the box. And it's actually been a long time since I've touched anything Unity. So I mentioned when I first started using Linux full time, I switched to Ubuntu Mate initially. After a while, there was I say after a while, from the time I installed it, there was a screen tearing issue. So I installed Ubuntu Unity, and that kind of fixed the screen tearing issue. But then I had a bunch of little issues, and then no, it wasn't a bunch of little issues. There was, sorry, this was like close to 10 years ago. So I'm trying to remember. So what happened was there were like these weird crashing issues with Unity. And so finally I was like, okay, you know what? Ubuntu has failed me for the last time. And then after that, I think I might have switched to Linux Mint for a bit. And that one was the one that had a lot of little issues that I didn't like. And after that, I believe I switched to Solus. And Solus, at the time, was really good. And I do want to take a look at Solus at some point. I do need to, because I want to go through as many Linux desktops as possible. And Budgie is one of them. And the Budgie desktop environment is native to Solus. Okay? So, yeah, we will eventually be covering Solus. I don't want to go too deep into it, but they had a little period where they just were not doing too great. And that sucked, but I think they're back on their feet now. All right. I'm going to pause the recording until this is over, and I'll see you when we are ready to restart the computer. All right. Installation's done, and we are back. And we're going to click done, and that should restart the computer. Okay. Remove the installation media, and then press enter. Installation media removed. Enter. All right. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. And here we are in the login screen. Let's see. Type in my password. Okay, that was weird. All right, before we do anything else... Oh, hey, here's the keyboard shortcuts thing. How do I bring this back up? I don't know, I can't tell. I don't even know if it says. It's not letting me close it. Hold on. I can barely see my cursor. Okay, there we go. Display. And switcher back to 1920 by 1080. There we go. Okay. Apply. And now we can see things. Keep this configuration. Thank you. Okay. Close that. All right. So now we have the Unity desktop. Hold on. We almost forgot something. All right. HDMI. Thank you.
Front, left, front, right.
Okay, sound works. All right, we're good. Okay, so here we are on Ubuntu Unity. Now, you might think, oh, this looks a little bit like GNOME. And I've also customized desktops in the past to look like this because I really like this setup. Okay, you got the top bar here. You got your little icons and the clock over here, right? So, and you got your little taskbar slash window list slash whatever over here. You know, your dock, right? Little trash can down here opens up the trash. Now I'm going to show you something. This is really cool. This is how they conserve screen space on Unity, and this is really brilliant. Holy shit! Look at that! Look at that! The top bar of the window went into the top bar of the desktop! And look, there's a global menu. File, edit, view, go, bookmarks, help. Look at that! Isn't that cool? And the window decorations, you just hover over the top bar, and boom! That is awesome. And I have not seen any other desktop replicate that, which is really sad. So if you go over here, this is the what do you call this? This is a this is like a menu, right? So this is your so you can search your files and folders here. Oh, you can filter your results. Look at that. You can search your videos and your music and your photos. Let's see here. Installed. Okay. So yeah, you can in fact, you can just hit the super key again on a Windows keyboard. It is the Windows key. On an Apple keyboard, it is the Apple logo key. And boom, that brings it up. And you can just start typing. Let's see here. Or you can go over here, go down through your installed applications. Let's open up Firefox. And let's lock to launcher. That's how you pin it. Oop. And let's unlock these from the launcher. I don't like having these okay. And you can just so when they're maximized like this, instead of instead of clicking this button, you can just kind of drag that, kind of click, drag, and it'll go down. And you can also drag it up, and it'll snap to the whole desktop. But yeah, this is really neat. Let's go into some settings. There's not much customization you can do with Unity, so you have to actually like how it looks out of the box in order to, you know, fuck with it. But oh, they have a setting for Wacom tablets. No tablet detected because it's not detected yet. We'll have to try that. I've got my Wacom. I don't know if I have the. Yeah, I got the Wacom pen here. I have my Wacom tablet over here. Well, we might as well give it another go. I think the last time we tried was on our KDE episode. We do have Krita installed. Software and updates. Do I have updates? I probably do. Oh my god. Okay. Oh dear god. Okay, I thought it opened up twice. Okay, so this is just your software sources. Let's see here. Updates. Updates. Okay, so this isn't how you update your system. This is just and Ubuntu Pro is what Ubuntu 1 used to be. I mentioned Ubuntu 1 back then. It's now their big support service is now called Ubuntu Pro. Let's see here. Let's go to appearance. And we got wallpapers. Actually, you know what? Let's now I can't click on that. Brightness and lock, security and privacy, text entry. What's details? Default applications, removable media. If you want to change your default applications, you can from this screen. Let's see here. I don't think it'd be under displays, would it? No, I thought not. Bluetooth displays. Let's see here. Has to be under appearance. For more theme customization, use Unity Tweak tool. Why don't they just roll that into the settings? Does it come with Unity Tweak? Yes, it does. Okay, good. Yeah, they should really roll these into the main settings app. That really needs to be thing. Okay, how about launcher? Okay, we can have it auto hide. See? This is currently still on X. There are efforts to port Unity over to Wayland already. So it's on the way. But there's another project I'm going to show you later that's already on Wayland, right? So we can just auto hide. Okay. And tweak the reveal sensitivity. That's there we go. Okay. Let's see here. Color is currently based on the wallpaper. We can have it be the left side or the top left corner. Okay, if that's the case, I'm just gonna... Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's see here. Okay, yeah, I still kind of gotta... Alright. What about search? Background blur. Yeah, okay. So that, if I turn that off and put the search up, yeah, it doesn't blur the background. I like it. I like it like that. What's static? I don't have anything moving to test that with, so I think that just basically takes a screenshot. I think that just takes less resources to do. Okay. And here, if you don't want people peeping at your files when you go to launch something, you can just uncheck that. You can also uncheck these if you like. You can also search the web with this thing as well. Hold on a sec. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, there we go. Yeah, you can make it kind of full screen with by clicking this here maximize button. Can I? No, I can't just you know, take it and grab it and drag it across the screen. So yeah, let me see here. In the panel. Okay. The panel would be this top bar up here. Okay. I ain't no commie foreigner. I want 12-hour clock. Give me that 12-hour clock. Include the calendar. Let's see. Bluetooth. Hour is always visible. That's good. Volume. Show my name. not showing my name. Aw. Hey, there we go. Okay. Display show desktop icon. Here, I'm gonna un-auto hide the launcher for a bit. Oh, that's like keyboard shortcuts and stuff. Uh, there should be an option to put a little desktop switcher, in here. Nah. Yeah, where is that? Oh, hey. Huh. Okay. It looks like they did put some. Uh. Oh, there we go. Enable workspaces. And should... Okay. Only problem with this is there's no option to put these at the bottom of the launcher bar. Huh. But yeah, you can see here. Oh shit. If I go here. Hey, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. Actually, speaking of LibreOffice, which this does come with, we saw me unlock those icons from the panel. Let's see what LibreOffice looks like. Yeah, look at that. Oh, does the global menu... Oh, no, it does. It does. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Global menu works on LibreOffice. I know back in the day there was some discussion of Unity having trouble with the global menu because of certain applications not supporting it. Like here, like Firefox, there's nothing in the global menu. It's all down here. Which really sucks because like a lot of the time, even on a desktop, you're just going to be in a web browser. So that sucks. But yeah, this is just really great. Really great desktop. So yeah, let's change our appearance a bit. I didn't mean to do that. What happens if I click minimize? Nothing. If I click close, it just closes. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, you know what? I still really like Unity. Okay, if there is ever a Fedora Unity spin, and I was looking at the Ubuntu Unity website earlier, there are efforts as of 2022, because the blog post I was reading was from 2022, like 3 years ago. There were efforts, and hopefully still are efforts, to port Unity over to Fedora. And I hope they succeed, because I really like this. But yeah, let's go back to settings. And let's do appearance. Okay. Hold on. Okay. I can't... Jesus Christ. Go away. But yeah, I can't just drag the... Can I do this? No. Okay. I can't just drag the window to another desktop. Okay, move to workspace down, and then when we go up here, hey, there we go. Okay. Appearance. Let's see here. I guess this one changes based on time of day. That's a really cool picture. And then this one just or maybe this one just cycles through them all. Okay, yeah, changes throughout the day. Okay. Oh, look at that. That's adorable. I think that's a numbat because this 22 or 24.04 was noble numbat. What the fuck's a numbat anyway? Wait, hold on. Before we do anything else on Firefox, we got to put our condom on. Hold on. Where's the add-ons? Add-ons. Add-ons and themes. There we go. Okay. uBlock origin. Okay. Condom has been applied. All right. Okay, that's annoying. I don't know what that is. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Look at this. I can't find the X. What's the I don't know what the issue is here. Okay. So, numbat. Why didn't I just search Wikipedia in the first place? Remember, on Firefox, if you go down here, you can just click on Wikipedia and hit enter or click this arrow, and boom. The numbat. The noble numbat. An insectivorous marsupial. Diurnal, and its diet consists almost exclusively of termites. Aww. Restricted to several small colonies in Western Australia. Oh, poor babies. They're endangered. Oh. But they're so cute. Look at that guy. Look at that little guy. I love him. I love him. He's so adorable. Yeah, okay. So, okay. Yeah, cuties. Okay. Oh, there's a... Oh, this is like the Australian outback, because numbats are, from Australia. Australia. I think this is another Australian art piece. What is this? Mount Fuji? Yeah, Fuji-san. Yeah, look at that. Fuji-san. I think this is just the 24.4 default wall. No, probably not. It's probably... Yeah, whatever. Okay, what's this? Oh, it's a light bulb. That's a nice picture. What, is it laying on a phone or something, though? Is that like a mirror? I don't know. Aurora Borealis. At this time of year, in this part of the country, localized entirely on my desktop. And yes, you may see it. Okay, and that's the wallpaper we started with. Oh, that's pretty. I don't know what this guy's doing, but that's pretty. What? What is this? And we got some color variants of the wallpaper. Ubuntu grayscale. Okay. And we can add wallpapers, I guess. Browse for more pictures. I don't have any more pictures, except on my thumb drive. Okay. I forget the USB ports on the front of this are upside down. Okay. Hey, there's my volume. Okay. I don't know why it's not showing the image previews of these pictures. Really weird. Let's just move all of these. Control click. All of these to the pictures folder. There we go. And we'll just get this out of here. Okay. Okay, go away. Go away. I don't know what the hell the problem is. Why isn't there like an X up here? Okay. So there's some difficulties. Oh, I can switch theme from up here. I forgot about that. And these are of course notification. Oh wait, maybe I can. Hold on. Let me try this again, real quick. Okay. Okay. So then we eject it, and can I? No. Okay, it just. Oh wait, settings. Okay. Let's try that again. Maybe and then eject. Can I middle click? No, it just goes through. Can I middle click this? It clears the notifications, but not the little pop-ups. I don't even know what that did to the picture. Okay. It's still not showing the previews of these images. That's very strange. Okay, what's this? Okay. What file manager is this? Oh, Jesus Christ. Help about Nemo. Okay. Wait, is that the Linux Mint one? I know the GNOME one is Nautilus. Hold on. Nemo file manager. Ah! Manager. How are we on time? Oh, 38 minutes. Okay, we're good. Associated with the Cinnamon desktop environment. Okay. So yeah, this is like the Cinnamon desktop file manager. Not sure why they chose this one. Maybe they just like it, but yeah, no, like look, this one's got a preview. Why don't these ones? That's weird. That's weird, guys. Okay, let's keep doing what we were doing. Appearance and add. Can I add multiple? See, there's little. Oh no, there's not. Add multiple. Yes, I can. Okay. Let's see here. And of course the launcher changed appearance because what am I doing? Let's see here. Move to workspace 4. Oop. Okay. So yeah. What was that? Heard a noise. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, so we can, so yeah, you just kind of click this to add, and you can just, it's this. Colors and gradients, huh? Oh shit. Let's do this blue to this yellow. Oh, that's hideous. Ew. Gross. What about this? Oh, that's much nicer. And we can also do it like this. And we can swap them. Okay, cool. But yeah, there still needs to be some quality of life improvements to this, to Unity. No, I don't wanna like rag on the development team. I'm sure they're trying their best, and it's probably a very small team. In fact, if I go to the Ubuntu Unity website, let's see here, Ubuntu. Oh my god. Sorry, my mouse is in a weird place. Ubuntu Unity. UbuntuUnity.org. I forgot the URL. And I go to this blog post. I was 10 years old when I released the first beta of Ubuntu Unity in May 2020. This guy is like 14, 15 years old now, and he was 10 years old when he started. And I think that's amazing. That is just... Listen, kid, you go. You go. All right, you're doing great work. All right, because I'm glad this is still a thing. But let's not get distracted any more than we already were. Let's do some theming. Oh, okay, this is like light and dark theme. Okay, I see. So if I go to the file manager, yeah, it's completely white. So it's dark mode by default. So switch accent color. Dark. That didn't do much. Prussian green. Oh, you know what? I think that if I go to blue, no, it did not change the color of the highlight here. I'm not sure what the accents are. We'll just leave that default then. Wait, maybe. Oh, okay. It affects the appearance button there. Okay, I just wanted something to change on screen when I switch the. Okay, so the default is blue. No, the default is that gradient. Purple. Red. Sage? What is sage? It's that color? Okay. And Viridian, which is a kind of green. Okay. I'll just leave it on default. Maybe default is like this, the color of the background here. Enable, disable auto hide launcher. Okay, so, okay. More appearance settings. And it just goes to appearance. Okay. That's interesting. All right. So yeah, I still think that anything in Unity tweak tool should be rolled into can I do this? No. Okay. Oh, there was what was that shortcuts thing? I forget. Let me see here. Unity shortcuts list cheat sheet. Yeah, I think that's what it's called, a cheat sheet. Unity shortcuts. This is the game engine Unity, which you should not use. Do not trust them. Shit. Ubuntu. There we go. Hold the super key. Hey, there we go. Okay. All right. So you can Alt Tab to switch between applications. Control Alt Tab to switch between applications from all workspaces. Alt plus, I think that's that that character below the squiggly. The squiggly being the tilde. Sorry. Switches the windows of current applications. Cursor left or right moves the focus up or down. Alt plus Q closes the selected application / window. Okay, so Super plus S switches between the workspaces, and you can also combine it with the arrow keys. And Shift plus Super plus arrow keys moves focused window to another workspace. Okay. Hey. And then I can use the arrow keys to move around this screen. And then Shift Alt. No. Super Alt. And hold on. Shift Super plus arrow keys. Shift Super arrow key. Okay. Maybe I need to click. Shift Super arrow key. Okay. Shift Super arrow key. All right. Let's start with this one. Okay. Super S. Hey, wait a minute. I can drag these to another work. What was wrong with the settings app? Here, hold on. Super S. Okay, that's Firefox. Oh, there we go. Hey, what was the problem earlier? Ah. Damn it. Oh well. But yeah, you can kind of do this. Move things to different workspaces. What? Is it just because it's maximized? Here, we'll and okay, it's because it's maximized in that case. But that wasn't the issue with the other stuff. Okay. But yeah, okay. How are we on time? 48 minutes. Okay. Accidentally clicked the show desktop button. I said I was gonna check I was gonna test the Wacom tablet. Okay. Eye of Matei. That's the image viewer? What is this? Just some kind of hodgepodge of different applications? Why not just use the GNOME apps? Well, I say that, but the GNOME project is probably making that a little difficult for other desktops to use their applications. So I really shouldn't say that. Let's see here. Let's do Bluetooth. All right. And we're going to use the Wacom tablet again. Wireless. Come on. Do I need to press and hold? No, that just turns it off. Here, hold on. Maybe I need to... that's my radio code. By the way, I bought a radio code and I'm basically using it like a watch. Or wearing it like a watch, I should say. Oh, there it is. Intuos. Okay, that took... It just takes a while to show up for some reason. Hey, okay. All right. Now, out of the box, let me grab my Wacom pen. Out of the box, okay, it does control the mouse. Let's see here. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, I'm touching it. And if I hover over it, it moves the mouse. Okay. And if I go over here. Okay, I'm not good with this thing. Which is why I'm having trouble with it. If I go up... Oh my god. If I go all the... If I go all the way up here... Okay. And type in Krita. Okay. 25 years of Krita. That's really cool. Hey, she's got a Wacom pen too. Okay. Let's do... I'm just gonna hit Control N for new image. Yeah, that's all fine. I don't care. And we go over here. Yeah, it's even accepting the pressure sensitivity. Again, the model of this is the Wacom Intuos, model number O. Is that an O or a C? I think that's an OTL 4100 WL. If I can't tell if that's an O or a C, it might be CTL. But yeah, this does work, and I'm sure any recently made Wacom tablet should work just fine on Linux. Yeah, see? But let's see here. See, I drew butts. Those look more like X's than T's, but yeah, you see what I mean. Hey, this is an excellent. Actually, this is an excellent program to try the HUD out on. Oh, oh no. Oh, the global menu doesn't work. Damn, that sucks. Oh well. Maybe the HUD will work still. If not, we can go back to LibreOffice. HUD and menu bar. Okay. Alt tab. Oh, okay. Okay. So tap. Okay. Let's do tap. Help. Okay, I'm back to my mouse now. Go up to LibreOffice. So I did show you the Mate HUD last time. Tap. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, so it's showing the LibreOffice Writer icon, and now we can just... I guess if you know your command, okay, there we go. Oh, you can insert QR and barcodes? Hi? Okay. Okay, hold on. I gotta use my phone here. I got a QR code scanner app here. Somewhere. QR scanner, okay. This comes from F-Droid. Hold it up to the screen. And it just says butts. Alright. One of these days I gotta show you guys Screen Copy. It's an application that lets you use throw your display up on a Linux PC. Throw your phone display up on a Linux PC, I should say. Your Android phone, of course, not iOS, because iOS sucks and is evil. Okay. But yeah, okay, I think we're done with the Intuos tablet. So actually I'm just going to turn that off. Okay. All right. But yeah, you can see the Intuos tablet works. Nah, I'm good. Okay. All right, put that up. Okay. What else did I want to do? There's something else I wanted to do. What else did I want to do? What's Stacer? Oh, okay. It's like a... Okay, I see. I've never heard of this. Like a combination system monitor cleaner type deal. I'm gonna have to censor that, aren't I? Fuck. Ah. Great. No, quit. Ah. Damn it. How far am I? Almost an hour. Okay. So, 57-ish minutes in. I'm gonna have to fucking censor that because it showed my goddamn IP address. I'd rather not open up that can of worms. I mean, it's probably fine, but, you know. Otherwise, I mean, it seems like an okay program, you know. Luma for the text editor. I'm seeing a lot of Mate apps. A lot of Mate apps, except the file manager was Nemo, which comes from Cinnamon, the Cinnamon desktop, which is the flagship desktop of the Linux Mint distro. Oh, we got Isle Rot Solitaire. Yeah, if you like solitaire, I do a little bit. Oh, it's got noises. How far can we go before I get bored? Oh, an ace. No. Yeah, fun fact, back when I was a kid, I played a game called Mercenaries Playground of Destruction. And so in solitaire, I always put the I always put the suits in the order that appeared in that the order of the cards appeared in that game. Oh shit. I can't go back. I have to go through all that. Yeah. It's okay. It's not like there's anything that I can put with it. Oh, two of hearts. Oh, there's a king. Not a queen to go with it, but I can't place it. Eh, alright. That's enough of me playing solitaire. Tell you what, I also saw there a Minesweeper clone. Hell yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say that this guy's a mine. Hell yeah. Okay. All right. So. Ooh. Okay, I took a chance. All right. Okay. Oh, hello. I don't like this. I don't like how these are colored, because this is only just like a slightly lighter shade than this. Okay, so this can't. Oh wait, this is all just empty. Fuck. Okay. Aww. I misclicked. Oh well. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, what terminal are they using? Tell me your secrets! Oh, okay, so Gnome Terminal is fine, but Eye of Matei, we gotta swap out the image viewer with Eye of Matei. What? Let's see here. Oh my god, you know, I didn't even go into the Wacom settings. Hold on. We're going back to the Wacom tablet, guys. Oh, this is so ADHD. Okay, and it synced right up. Wacom tablet. Yes, there is. It's right there. Okay, maybe I just need to restart it. But hold on, let me grab the pen. Okay, I'm moving the cursor with my pen. Oh, what is wrong here? And it's a Wacom tablet. It's not even an off-brand. This is an official Wacom tablet. What is wrong here? Oh boy. Okay. Turn that back off. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Let's close this. Nah, don't save it. That is interesting though. I never knew you could insert a QR code into an Office document like that. I thought you'd have to like make the image elsewhere and then, you know, go from there. Wait, hold on. Okay. Okay, what the fuck is file roll? Okay. Okay, I did eject it. I just didn't pull the thumb drive out physically. So what the fuck is this file roller? Oh, you know what this is? This is for like fucking like zip files. How do I close you? Okay. I see. So I think this is a no map. Oh. Oh no. Yeah, an archive manager for GNOME. I see why they didn't want to use GNOME apps. Oh no. Here. So, there's no close button here. Until... Yeah. I can see why you were averse to using GNOME apps now. That's unfortunate. But still, I do really love this desktop. Of course, you've got Transmission, which is a standard torrent client. We actually also saw that back in the GNOME 2 episode as well. So Transmission's been around a long time, I guess. What the fuck is this? MOZC? Okay. Oh, this is for like people who use like Japanese and Chinese and other such alphabets. Comes with Shotwell, that's pretty cool. Virtual Machine Manager. I never used this. I don't know how. I don't know if it worked good. There's Krita. All right. I don't know what this is. What's FCITX? Come on. Come on. Okay, I don't know what that was. All right. And I think we're mostly done here, except there's one more thing I wanted to show you. So back in 2017, the reason Ubuntu, or I should say Canonical, the company that created and is the primary maintainers of Ubuntu, ditched Unity. And the reason they ditched Unity is because they were bleeding money, okay? So, yeah, I always say I hate phones. I hate how locked down they are, and I wish Ubuntu Touch took off. So Ubuntu Touch was a project. It was a version of Ubuntu for phones, and it used Unity 8. Unity 8 never came out. We're still on Unity 7, in fact. All right. So Unity 8 never came out. You want to know what Ubuntu Lemuri is here? Well, apparently it is Unity 8. Basically. All right, now this is a testing. This might be unstable. We'll see how this goes. But we can put the install disk there. And we're just gonna download this. So yeah, while that's downloading, I'm gonna let you know about the history here. So basically, back in like 2015, 2016, 2017, Canonical had big ambitions for this sort of desktop mobile convergence, right? So one of the things they wanted to do was they wanted Unity to be on basically the same on both the desktop and your phone. All right. And like I said, unfortunately, that Unity 8 never came out, not even on desktop, because like I said, Canonical was bleeding money, so they kind of wanted to just get back to what was making them money, which is support for enterprise-grade customers and servers. So they cut a lot of their desktop team, and switch back to GNOME because that took less resources, right? Like somebody else was doing the heavy lifting of developing GNOME rather than them having to do all the development of a whole separate desktop. So yeah, that's the T right there. And I know that the Ubuntu Unity team is kind of using that as like a fallback. Like if X11 like truly goes away, Lumiri is kind of which it was to be Unity 8, is kind of Wayland native already. So they're kind of going to use that as an alternative if something goes wrong with X or Unity, I guess. Let's see here. So yeah, we're gonna download that and install it, and I'm gonna pause the recording again, and we'll come back when this is downloaded. And I did also want to at some point show you how to make a live CD, or a live thumb, or an install thumb drive, right? So this will be a great opportunity to do that as well. So yeah, I'm gonna pause it right here. Stay tuned. Alrighty then, and we are back. Our ISO is finished downloading, and I've also taken the liberty of downloading Balena Etcher. If you're still on Windows, you can use Rufus. It is a good tool. Or at least it was, like, the few times I used it. I don't have a Windows computer anymore, so I wouldn't know anymore. But this is a pretty good tool. No fuss, no muss. Okay, and to use that, we're going to go into our file manager. Here, just gonna lock that there. And we're gonna go to downloads and open up this zip file. Extract. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, close that. Close. Okay. And we're going to go into this folder here, and where is the executable? Is it this thing? What? Oh, here it is. This should be it. Maybe. So yeah, Balena Etcher is an app image, which is a universal Linux package. If your distro cannot run an app image, it is not suitable for daily use. Seriously, if your distribution cannot run an app image, it is not suitable for daily use. Don't use that. Seriously, what the hell? Okay, so it's an executable. It has permission to be executed. What is going on here? Why am I having trouble? Why am I having trouble? It should just come right up. Let's see here. Maybe somebody already posted an issue about this. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Let's open this in terminal. I'm going to show you a little trick here. If I do dot... Oh my god. Okay, this is the wrong keyboard. Working with two keyboards is hell, folks. Dot slash Balena hyphen etcher. Okay. The dot slash tells the computer to execute this as a program. Rather than run without sandboxing, I'm aborting now. Uh, okay. What if I try Belena capital E etcher? But it's right there. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Um, uh, maybe that did it. Probably not. Let's see here. Oh, by the way, up on the arrow keys in a terminal will usually bring up like the previous commands. Okay. Here, all right, motherfucker. New plan. Doo dot Belena slash etcher or dot slash. You know what I mean. Okay, let's hope this works. Oh my god. Oh dear god. I do I just have older versions of Etcher on my computer? I Okay. Well, when it works, you can very easily use this to make Linux Live CDs. I don't understand, and I don't know how to do it other ways. Um, you can use like the dd command, but that's kind of dangerous. Uh, I just okay. Um, okay. You know what? Let's is there a there better be a software center on this thing. Um, software updater settings. Synaptic package manager. Okay, well, let's try it. Typed in the wrong password almost. We're kind of starting to run short on time here. Amateur radio. This is something that this is a tool that comes from Debian. It's kind of a more advanced package management solution than what we've seen previously. Where's the search? Oh, there's the search. I'm fucking blind. Can I do this? ISO. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Um, media writer. No. Live CD. Hey, Ubiquity. Ubuntu Live CD installer. Oh my god. Okay. Um. I know there's Fedora Media Writer, but like that's just for Fedora ISOs, isn't it? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna pause the recording. I'm gonna do this on my laptop, and we'll go from there. Just a second. Okay, so after looking it up a little bit more, apparently Ubuntu just comes with a startup disk creator. Or that it's called startup disk creator. Okay, so we're just going to use that. Jesus. Okay. Did that work? No, it did not. I might have to make this just be a special on Sunday. Oh my god. Why isn't this working? Okay, you know what? We're just going to use the DD command. Okay. I'm just going to copy and paste. Okay. Okay. Shit. Copy. Okay. Control V doesn't work in the terminal. Paste. Oh, good lord. Uh, okay, and disks. Uh, how do I know what the name is? Okay, fdisk-l. Okay. Should be a way to do tabs. Okay, you know what? New window. What was that? Command fdisk-l. Fdisk-l. Doo-doo. Okay. Okay. So /dev/sda /dev/sda. Oh, for fuck's sakes. You have to put in the whole thing. Properties. Copy. Paste. Okay. Are we doing it? Are we doing it? Are we doing it? There's no progress bar. I can't tell if we're doing it. Uh... Okay. Oh god, we're about a hour and a half in. 116. Oh my god. Come on, hurry up. Uh, okay. You know what? I'm just gonna call it here. And maybe I'll make a special episode this Sunday about Ubuntu Lemiri. Because I've always wanted to give this a try, and it never fucking happened. So I guess I'm calling it here. Thanks for watching. If please like, subscribe, leave a comment if you like the video. Yeah, bye, I guess.